Hello, beautiful people. Thanks for tuning in. You must have seen the last episode where we talked about the 5 best teams in the NFL winning combination based off their uniform combos. But guess what? We made a bigger list, 10, for our worst winning records based off uniform combinations. I'm not gonna lie, my team is on the list, and when I saw they're using this uniform this year, I had one thought.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Now, the credentials to be on this list must be an alternate uniform, averaging once to twice worn per season. You'll notice a lot of these uniforms are special, worn during prime times, but these teams need to rethink that, because you know what? They're not winning. Without further ado, let's get to it! At number 10, first we have the Houston Texans going 4-10 with the Red Top jerseys. From 2012 to 2024, they wore the Red Tops once a season, except for 2023 where they wore it twice. All 14 games did occur at home. 4 times did they wear these jerseys on prime time, and the most common opponent was the Indianapolis Colts. Now they have revamped the jersey a couple times to include the new jersey in 2024, which is all red, but the same results, as you can see, 4-10. Sticking in the division, going number 9, Jacksonville Jaguars All Teal uniform. Now this is not a color rush jersey, their color rush was a spicy brown mustard, but this is the newer All Teal concept first unveiled in 2020. They wore the jersey 10 times, all 10 at home, 3 at prime time. The most common opponent, they played Houston twice and Tennessee twice. As you can see though, 2-8 record. At number 8, Washington Commanders All Burgundy uniform, first unveiled in 2017 on a Thursday night game in Dallas. Now this color does span across 3 different concepts because we have the Commanders, the Washington football team, and the team before that. Now they've worn it 10 times, 8 at home, 2 away. Both away games were in Dallas. Half of the games, 5 of them, were on prime time. Also to note, they did not wear the uniforms during the 2018 or 19 season, which led into the revamp for the Washington football team in 2020. Number 7, the Chicago Bears orange top. A common factor between all these teams is that they span across multiple bad quarterbacks. But they first unveiled in 2018 in a Week 6 loss to Miami Dolphins in overtime. They've worn these uniforms 11 times, splitting 7 at home and 4 away. 5 of the games have been on prime time, and the most common opponent have been Minnesota, who they played twice. At number 6, the Arizona Cardinals All Black uniforms. If you watched our best of video, you did notice the all black uniform worked well for some teams, maybe because slimming and the players do better on TV. However, that is not the case for Arizona. After wearing these uniforms 12 times, 11 at home, 1 away, 7 games on prime time, 6 of which were Thursday night, most common opponent Seattle, who they played 3 times, but overall losing record going 2-10. Number 5, my Los Angeles Rams all blue uniforms. They've worn these 6 times, splitting them 3 at home, 3 away. 2 primetime games, well maybe an asterisk. In 2022, they did play a Sunday night standalone game against Denver, which was their lone win thanks to Baker Mayfield winning 51-14 over Denver. However, in the 6 times they've worn it, they have a record of 1-5. Up next at number 4, the Tennessee Titans all blue uniforms. It was worn 6 times between 2013 through 2020. No longer in the repertoire, probably because they know they can't win in them. 6 times, splitting at home, 3 away, 3 primetime games all Thursday night. The most common opponent, the Jacksonville Jaguars, who they played twice. And they did change the uniform at one point, but they kept the all blue uniform until they realized they can't win in them. At number 3, the New York Giants all white / old logo. Now I had to say that because they made some uniform changes along the way. So from 2017 to 2020, the Giants only carried gray pants. In 2021, they incorporated white pants. In 2022, fully ditched the gray pants. However, if you look at the uniforms they wore, only once a season from 2017 to 2023 and twice in 2021, when they wore all white, they would do the old logo, which is Giants spelled out, not just the NY logo. Anyway, they went 1-7, and they split those 8 games, 6 at home and 2 away, with 6 of the games being prime time. Now 7 of those 8 matchups occurred against the same teams, Dallas, Philadelphia, and Tampa Bay. They had not used this concept in 2024. They learned they can't win in this type of uniform. At number 2, New Orleans Saints new black helmet first unveiled in 2022. From 2022 to the current season of 2024, they've worn it 4 times and haven't won a single game. More interesting, 3 of the 4 games were on the road, but that one home game, it was international, so not even at home. So they've never worn it in front of their home fans. Maybe that's what they need to do to get their first win. At number 1, the Los Angeles Chargers All Navy uniform. Now they did have this concept prior to 2020, but 2020 is when they moved to Los Angeles and made some tweaks to their uniforms. So in 2020 through 2024, they've worn it 6 times, never winning a single game. 5 times were at home where they wore it, once away, 2 primetime games. Most common opponent was Baltimore, which was both primetime games. The only good news for the Chargers, at least they look good in those uniforms, but I don't know what they need to do to turn around and win some games in these all-navy uniforms. And that was our list for top 10 uniforms, worst record by uniform combos. Did your team make the list? Did you know they're on this list? Hope you learned something new, and hopefully these teams can draft a new designer to help them with these uniform combos so they can start winning. Either way, if you have any questions or ideas for another uniform video, please comment and let me know. Thanks for tuning in.